Oops, I've only been talking to them for about 30 minutes. No, yeah, I pressed the button now. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hadn't realised I hadn't pressed the button. So we won't do an intro, we'll be straight in. Thanks to Tinez, we've just gone live. So, cheers whoever told Tinez that the stream hadn't started. Say thank you, Tinez, to whoever passed the message on. Appreciate it.
It was Kai or Matt.
Oh yeah, lovely. Cheers, man. Thank you, Kai. You're tuned in already.
Belka cannot complete a lap without hitting the wall at least 3 times.
I think Jim was saying he was aware to let people through, so give him a chance.
Yeah, but when somebody said he was on his roof, he just stayed where he was as I came through and always had lights, but he wasn't in the way.
And if we kick people for hitting the wall, I think half of us would have got banned by now.
True with this. I don't know.
We are struggling tonight, guys. I know we are struggling. We're in the Macca. It does sit fuel, but I'm struggling with it. 3.5 seconds on. Hard. Not very good. I've been liking the Macca recently though, and it does sip fuel, so it definitely has a strat advantage. There'll be 2 stops on the drops tonight. There's 2 stops for me. I think it'll be 2 stops. Everybody, I don't think it's going to be a 3-stopper. I can't do a 1 stop. So. Just struggling to keep it facing the right way, to be honest. As soon as I push, I overdo it and I end up being backwards into the wall. Doesn't seem to be that forgiving, the Macca, with your balls up. I really love that's where my safe have a rating goes up rather than down, which is what it's been doing recently. Through as much my fault as other people causing me or hitting into me, but I'm not trying to say it's everybody else's fault. Definitely over half of the capping races have been down to my own mistakes, not just other people's. Kiss of the wall there as we exit the mountain. Marginal improvement, but it won't give me any more positions. Oh, that's given me 1 position. Very good final corner. Might get 2 more laps. Be very tight though. did have about half a second at one point, but we lost it with the top of the mountain and the exit. Get one final lap. We find 4 tenths to sneak ahead of Brucey. Sometimes we've got them there. Is it enough to sneak ahead of Bruce? Hovering around the 4 tenths.
Bruce is just going to lock.
Oh, quicker. So we're not going to gain a position.
We take a break.
Yeah, quick break. It's 23 past. We'll go around 25ish.
Cool.
Don't forget, lads, it's a 1 hour race, so if you want to go for a piss, go now, or in your pit stop.
You're looking at those split times, we are losing a second every sector of the harm. 1 second down every single time. We are going to struggle. But we just try and keep it clean, keep facing the right direction. One of our pit stops will be a bit quicker because they don't need fuel. Yeah. Tyre wear is minimal, so I don't know if we're even going to take tyres. We'll see. They're configured to take tyres, but second stopping down, we're going to buy very take tyres. So we'll just see. We need to take 155 litres in the race. That's what I think we need to take. Averaging 10 litres a lap, and I think it's going to be 28. 28. Ooh, maybe not. 203 boys. Could be 29. 60 times 60 minus a stop of 2 stops of. Yeah, 2. Well, maybe not 60. A stop of 60 and a stop of 45. Minus 60 minus 45, and then if we average. Averaging 204.5.
Nice one, TS.
124.5.
Oh, sorry, yeah, well done to you, mate.
Divide
That's
that by
very tight.
124.5.
Yeah, I'm the quickest Nissan.
It is very close. Very close.
I also heard the BMW from Bruce drive by.
Borderline.
Holy crap! What a sound when he was shifting.
Yeah, why don't the Gen 2 sound like that? It's nowhere near as good sounding. Gen 2 just sounds dead. You back, Chrissy?
just done a more accurate fuel count. It definitely is borderline. In factoring in pit stop of 60 and 45, because the second stop for me is going to be quicker, so probably for you guys as well. Don't need as much fuel on the second stop. 20.087, that's assuming an average of 204.5 in race. So 28.07 laps, so that's proper borderline. Might want to allow for 29 litres.
Go like the clap is hard.
29 laps, yeah.
Oh, I think Chris is back. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm back.
I don't think anyone else said they were going, did they? No.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's do it.
Anyone.
Let's do it. Standing
Good luck,
start,
everyone.
fill 'em up, careful on the hill, and good luck.
Oh, I'm scared.
Actually, already configured for. Sorry about that. Bit of mic noise. Yeah, we're already configured for.
If we change tires and fuel, is that free? As in, does it go simultaneously?
Tires are free after, with about 40 litres or more fuel, tires become free, but they go on cold.
Oh, they do?
I don't think they do in Gen 1. They
Oh,
don't.
do they not? I thought they were
think
same as Gen 2. Okay,
I
maybe
don't
they
think it's simultaneous at all.
Check your radiators, boys.
It's not.
I just checked.
Okay.
I'll check now.
My thoughts were they are simultaneous and they go on warm. We've all got
Yeah,
mixed
they're free.
opinions.
They're definitely,
that-
they're definitely free.
fair
I'm in the pit stop now. If I take a full tank of fuel, I can
Yeah.
add tyres, and my stop time does not change.
Mhm.
So about
Fair
40 litres or more, and tyres are free, and we don't know whether they go on cold or hot.
Pretty sure they're warm in this.
Yeah.
The Brazilian.
In practice, they were warm.
It's 29 or 28 laps, approximately.
But absolute borderline. 28.02 was my calculations. I'm allowing for 29.
Okay. Yeah, alright, alright.
Only 20 seconds. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, we bogged down massively at the start there.
Well, I saw that.
I don't think people respected the first corner very well there. At least two just did not brake.
Yeah, I can see that coming from spectating it, but I didn't want to be harsh.
That's my safety rating stuffed again before I even got to the first corner. Honestly, what can I do? I'm trying to race clean, and people just do that on the first corner.
It's a long race, lads. Hopefully you can recover.
It's like we're going to have a long, lonely race.
spinner, careful.
Spinner. Not locking. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Whoever spun lost all their wing and stuff, so they might be very slow if they're still in the back.
Not the place to get back.
Yeah, I got the same there.
Noodle had lost his wing and stuff, but not giving up.
I thought the sun's supposed to be coming up.
Really good, doesn't it? Even in the dark, it looks good. And some camper vans. Not to get distracted by the eye candy.
board.
You got the tennis train going on.
Oh, that was very lucky, my bad.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I didn't even mean to go next.
Clean other than that turn one. Well, didn't even get to turn one, but that turn one tried right from the guy who left at the end of lap one. You're starting at the back. Why are you flipping piling into turn one like that? Tends to the grid. Take it easy, man. Tony's dropped back a bit.
Don't know if I can hold him off for long, Chris.
It's in the... Sorry.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, I feel wrong for doing that.
What's the pit speed actually?
100.
Yeah.
200.
Oh, we're catching up to Tony Matthews. We might get a bit of racing soon.
Go in and go in. Go in the hill, go in the hill. Vortex.
What is front wing? Is it like arrow? What is it?
Arrow, yeah. Look, pretty.
Yeah.
There's a lovely sight of a trail of cars as the sun comes up and the sky's purple. Full beam off, but it's consideration for the drivers ahead. Not that it actually shows. Now we catch up to Tony.
Talk about disgusting. Holy shit.
Tinners are getting bullied by Porsches.
He just knew where to stick his nose in and I fucking panicked, man.
Protect with your life, Tinez.
Too late, mate. He's on the way.
Oh, shoot.
Text deployed.
It won't do damage at the same time as fuel and tire, right?
No, it doesn't.
Fuck.
But it's quick.
Yeah, arrow's usually pretty quick.
It's just a front wing.
I mean, it's not slowing you down. I don't think you need to repair it, mate. Yeah, the aero repairs are very quick.
Unlucky Tony.
Oh, that didn't give you damage, did it?
No, I got away with it. That's my fault anyway.
Can we catch Chris now? Picked up a place off Tony. He's
Frame rate not happy today.
pardon.
It's the transition with this time of day is heavy.
I think it's the long shadow sunrise or sunset happens. The race so far. After that first incident. Not quick, but I'm surprised holding on to the pack. That was scrappy. .4 to go under the second banner down the mound. See what we are next, lad. Right, what will it be when we go under the second banner this time? It's 9.4 last time, looks like being more this time, so yeah, we're losing space. A half a second, not walking a lap on that. Few more laps and then we pit. Everybody pits at the end of this lap, then yeah, probably mean it'll be 28, not 29 laps. Spin in the corner leading to the front on fast straight, Tony. I think it's quick. Yeah, it's clear.
Sorry, yeah, I was trying to call that last. Stone.
No, you're out the way, man. I can see you. It's all good. Not a bad time to need repairs because it's just about pit stop time anyway, so hopefully not a massive impact for you.
No, I lost the wing completely. I forgot I lost it. I'm not lost second class gun.
Terrible line. Bathurst has got this rhythm about it. And when you're in the zone, you're alright, and as soon as you drop out of the zone, you're spinning and dying. Now let's check that pit stop. Gonna keep tyres, I think. H damage. Pit. Looks like he's dumped all the pit boxes right on top of each other at the end.
Oh yeah.
How did you get to leave so much earlier on?
Less fuel, presumably.
Time to get some heat back into the tyres, they cool quite off the pit stop. Bit of a waggle on there in the braking zone. Probably caused by cold tyres and a full tank of fuel.
Am I the only one not trying to go for a one stop that hasn't had to repair?
I think
You
Bruce.
guys can one stop it.
Oh, it looks like
Even in the
Bruce is
macro I
going
can't one stop it.
Also,
Thank you.
don't
One
forget
stop it.
to look outside and appreciate the sun. Especially you, Tex and Bruce.
I don't understand how the gap went from 2 to like 15.
It's how I'm doing along at the second stop.
Are you splitting the fuel or something?
I think so. I don't think I have the mental capacity to compare strategies right now.
Right, see what Bruce is doing.
What? What am I doing?
Looks like you made it to the halfway point before your stop. A lot of people have.
Noodle pitted for damage early on there.
Oh, I thought I saw Mr. Bonner in there as well.
Somebody's in there down the end.
God damn it.
Impressive if you can fuel save that much. I mean, maybe the macro in general need it, but I need someone does 40 litres, a full tank of 40 litres is what I got to do. Maybe only Gen 2 Macca sips fuel.
Nice that wing back. It is really weak. It's like a second to fix it.
That was warm, by the way. Let's go on.
I did.
Did he go on warm?
Yeah.
I think that was an advantage because by the time I'd stopped, my tyres were cold and I didn't take it.
Coming up on you, Tony.
Yep. Inside.
It's pretty far back, but thank you. How many laps from this point, probably? Does anyone know?
11 from now.
Right. Thank you.
11 after the end of this one, maybe, yeah.
So we're running on Boosie, but Boosie's fuel saving for a one-stop strategy, so I think Boosie's going to win, to be honest. Lag spike on the approach of that corner. Or screen freeze, I guess would be a better description.
There's no +1 lap, right, after the finish?
Correct.
Sure, thank you.
Always my luck, man. Fuck my...
Did you crash? You okay, thanks?
I think he's there. He's in the bed.
What did I find almost half a second from? battling is good for me.
Are you still on for a pit?
That would be telling. I think I've helped you out enough this race, mate.
Well, I mean, I can't do anything about your strategy anymore.
No, I'll be stopping again. I think it's Boost you've got to worry about.
Well, I think it's the other way around.
He made it to 30 minutes before his first stop.
Yeah, true.
Alright, in the pit we go. Rotate tyres because they go on hot. Right, so some people have got to stop still. damage. Wouldn't slow down, wouldn't turn.
Yay, floating cars. My favourite.
Bruce, mate, I mean this in the best way possible, but your bum is really wide. Anybody else pit or they're going to the end of that thing?
was very close to the inside. Last lap, I think, isn't it?
Yep. The leaders are now, yeah.
I should do a little bit of fueling, the same. Not much. The absolute vapors at the end, but that's alright.
Out of fuel.
Finished with 0.1 of a lap. It literally died as I crossed the line. 0.1 of a litre.
How much fuel did you take in the pit stop, Harm? In
I
the
think
last one?
about 80.
Oh, I only had to take 30 for the last one,
Right.
so it would have been really close.
It would
But
have. Yeah. I mean,
but
right now I have 19 liters left. So
Oh, wow.
my headset shut off, and I tried to get a new battery on the straight, which I got, and then I tried to put it in on the mountain.
You absolute nutter. Fuck, that's unlucky, man.
Yeah, but it's so difficult. I was already driving without sound for a lap, which is you can't imagine how fucking difficult it is
oh
if
no,
you don't
I can't imagine.
Impossible.
if you don't hear the fucking car. It's so
Well done, though, Harm and Bruce and Mr. Bonner. Well done.
Yeah, Adam. Good,
Yeah,
mate.
thanks,
Thank you
Dennis.
for the message.
I ended up taking 10 litres more. I took a lap of fuel more than I needed, and I wanted. If I hadn't have, I think Andy and I might have been neck and neck on the pit exit. So well done, mate.
Yeah, good race, mate. Nice one.
Well done, guys.
Well, thanks.
Thanks
You did
for
scare
joining,
me there
everyone.
for a bit, so would have been a close one.
yeah.
I was cheering you on at the start,
I
Chris, man. Leading those few laps at the beginning, mate. Unlucky,
Yeah,
dude.
nice.
Yeah, no, cheers. I had no right being there, but it was fun while it lasted.
I could see the stress in your inputs.
Was it the site guy you were trying to track down on Discord?
The what guy?
There was a site guy called Psycho or something like that.
No. No,
Okay.
he
Anyway,
retired after a couple of laps, I think.
he retired at the end of lap one after taking me out on the first straight, not even the first corner.
Well, sorry. I
Yeah,
mean,
I knew it was happening even before the race, but I saw it in the mirror, and I also went straight because I thought, here we go.
Tex did call it, to be fair, but because he'd set a lap,
Yeah,
he was
no,
only
no,
like
you're right.
4 seconds off.
Yeah, we've got to give
yeah.
people a chance, definitely. It's only an off-season, not particularly bothered. I didn't get damaged, though.
Just never forget
He didn't even
Sorry.
brake for the first corner, that's all I don't think. But anyway, it's all good, it's all good.
Just don't forget what I did to you at Silverstone in the minis in like my
My
second
mate,
ever race, you know.
Never forgotten, never forgotten. And now you're beating me, and your bloody rank on JustRace is better than me as well. So I'm not
I don't think it is anymore.
No,
No,
it is.
mate.
It is, mate. You've been above me for a while. Not that I track it. Not that I'm paying you any attention whatsoever.
Before this race, you were back ahead of me, but yeah, I've been keeping
was
an eye
I?
on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting a bit of a nosebleed, so
we're not getting competitive at all, are we?
No, not at all. A good race, lads. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, cheers to Tinez and everybody that organised it. Thank you very much. Unlucky Noodle with your early spin. You made a good race of it, though. You tried to bring it back, and you were that behind despite losing probably 20, 30
That's
seconds.
the exact reason why I don't drive the Porsche for what happened there.
Oh no, good recovery though. Yeah, still 2 stops, so you must have repaired and just got enough.
3 stops.
Oh, was it? Oh wow, even better. I mean, great drive.
Yeah, there didn't crash. I didn't do enough laps before I crashed to be able to stretch it out.
Oh, unlucky.
I thought you might do enough in.
Yeah. When you were in front of me at the end, I thought, oh no, he's probably made it work. The cheeky monkey. So. What car was was Brucey in at Zero Soft? What were you driving, Bruce?
A BMW.
Oh, right. Is that particularly fuel saving, or did you just lift and coast?
I mean, I was lifting coasting a lot until in the second stint when Harm came out of the pits, like side by side. I was like, oh fuck this.
Yeah, I saw that. That happened in front of me. So I watched that. Yeah. Well, I was just I saw because I was slowly gaining, and I thought, yeah, you were 3 seconds ahead of me in quali, and then Harm came out next to you. You guys were battling, so I was closing in a little bit more because you were side by side for lots of corners. And I thought, oh yeah, your pace has increased. You're not fuel saving anymore. so yeah.
Yeah.
Good strat, man. Good strat.
It was luck in the end because like I sort of forgot the fuel number going in, so I was fuel saving and over fuel saving in the first part, but then I finished. It ticked over to 0 as I crossed the line, and that was just
same here, man. It literally died. I went 1 as I went over the line, and I underfueled in the last stint. I had to very gently fuel save, but literally died as I went over the line. And I heard you say the same thing.
Yeah, the last 2 laps I noticed as I crossed the line. I think I had 20 litres left, so I knew I'd be all right because it was doing like 9 point something on a full push.
Congrats, Harm. Well done, Bruce, for P2. Don't know who got P3. Who got P3?
Andy Bonner.
Yes, thank
you. Well done, Andy. Nice one. Nice podium, man. I'm going to head off for the evening. Cheers for the racing.
Cheers, Jim. See you, man.
Yeah, nice and all. Catch you later.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. And cheers. I think you're my only message in the whole stream right at the end there, but I really do appreciate that one. I forgot to start the stream at the start. I was chatting away and talking away, and I've done a little bit of different stuff with my mic. So the mic's now open mic, so hopefully you don't pick up my kids and family being loud in the background. They weren't around for most of it. That was all right. But the open mic normally it's attached to so I can push when I want to talk. But that obviously means I have to think about what I'm going to do, and it means I don't say as much. And not that you want to hear me speak, but I think it's maybe a little bit nice to be able to just hear the actual cursing and effing and jeffing and what'd you do that for? So unlucky at the start with the newcomer who just completely misjudged it, which is a shame because I mean he was up anyway at the back lane. So with the 10 grid race that lasts 60 minutes, you would think that you might just kind of go, just start really gently because it's there's a lot of race to go and I'm at the back anyway. But completely misjudged it, maybe because it was dark. But unfortunately, I was collapsed. I suppose we could have a little look at that replay, see exactly what happened. I just quickly before we end the stream. But I enjoyed it. Don't think the Mac was a particularly good choice. It's not a fuel-saving monster like it is in the Gen 2s. In the Gen 2s, it's a fuel-saving monster. I'd have definitely one-stopped that in the Gen 2s, but here there's no way. I mean, I needed wasn't fuel-saving and needed 40 litres. I literally finished with vapours. 40 litres in the last stop, having taken almost a full tank at the start. So here's the Psycho Belka. I get a terrible start, so I'm second to last. and well, it does brake, but yeah, it does brake, but yeah, that wasn't happening.
Maybe you
Got confused by the darkness of the track, but that's a little bit frustrating. Let's play it again and see where he needs to brake. He needs to be braking at the 100 board, really, at least. So he's not braking yet, obviously. There's the 200 board. There's my tail lights. There's the 150 board. I'm braking. There's 100. He's not braking. There's 50. Brakes at the 50. Brakes at the 50. Tex, you called it early. He decided to go straight on. Yes. Look, here's Tex with his epic start. He nails it. I forgot to turn off traction control, so it just bogged down for me. This gets a great start. In my skin, not in my skin. But he decides that, oh, I'm going to get... So he literally decides to go straight on. I don't know if he missed his braking point. Did he do that deliberately? Or did he just miss his braking point? There's the 100. I think he missed his braking point as well, you know. Tex said, oh, you saw that coming, did that deliberately, but... Maybe. There he is, he's at 75 there. Might make it work. I don't think he was going to make the corner. So it was fortuitous. Fortuitous attacks. Anyway, we'll leave that there. Thank you very much, guys.